Hey, back at the counter. Today I thought I'd talk about tools. It's one of your top questions. I have them everywhere, as you can see, but which ones do we actually need? All right, so I've gathered a few little tidbits. I've talked about it here and there and everywhere, but I thought I'd put it all in one location right here so that you can reference it whenever you want. All of this is completely my opinion, it's not gospel, so it's whatever, you guys all have your preferred tools, but this is what I use. So first off, here's the set of tools that I use for just when I'm making the miniature kits or anything small.
So, number one, you have to have some tweezers. I like the little crooked ones at the end. They work really well for me. Next, you have to have something sharp. Something to cut out all those little teeny tiny pieces, right? So, be it a box knife, X-Acto knife, I have a little of both. Pliers, for me, is a must. And this is all optional. You'll find your favorites throughout. I like to have a dull edge of some sort. This is my multi-tool. It pokes, it makes creases, and that could be a toothpick for you. For me, it's an awl. And of course, a pair of scissors. Something that can cut paper and material. And a ruler. And the ruler, especially if you do these, has to have metric on it because everything's in metric. And something to sand with. I like the little emery boards, and most of them do come with it. I have 1,000 of them. Or a piece of sandpaper. Either one.
See, you don't need a whole lot. Just the basics, and that's all you need. Even though I have a million trillion other things. So the other question is always, what glue do I use? And a lot of kits don't provide glue, or if they do provide glue, it's not the best glue, but what glue do I use? Here's what I said. I will tell you, my number one is just tacky glue. This is just regular tacky glue, but for anything that says white glue, I use the tacky glue. I like the quick tack or the quick dry. Those are nice because if you use any kind of school glue, it's super watery, and you could use it, but it will take eons to dry. And because it's kind of a plasticky, you'll notice that after a while it'll come apart. So I would recommend, that's an old bottle. Here's the Eileen's tacky glue for sure. And then when I say alcohol-based glue, just discovered this one. This one is Eileen's clear gel. Pretty close. I just recently found that because I save all the leftovers from all the previous kits. And it always says alcohol clear glue. Think of like the E6000s, not necessarily super glue. I think that would be too sticky and it doesn't dry clear. I wouldn't recommend using super glue because first off, you don't have any wiggle room. So let's say you put two pieces together and it's in the wrong spot. Good luck taking it apart, without peeling paint and things like that. So you want a clear glue. E6000 is pretty good. It's goopier and you want something that dries slower, not fast, super fast, and not too slow that it takes 3 days to dry, but somewhere in the middle. And this this stuff I use for like metal on metal, plastic on metal, that kind of thing. Because the tacky glue, it'll work, but not as well. There's a caveat. If you do use the E6000 or any kind of super glue, anything like that, test it on something, because it tends, the reason I don't use this on my miniatures is it can discolor metal and plastics. So for example, if you're putting a pearl bead, a plastic pearl bead on something, it's gonna strip the paint off and it's gonna have this weird film on it. So it's not as pretty as if you use these, the clear gel tacky glue or any of these. They're kind of liquidy, but gel. It's hard to explain, yeah. You'll find the one that you like. I tend to go towards the Eileen's brand, not sponsored or anything. It's just what I like, you know. So that's my best advice on glue. Well, I hope that kind of answered it. So, we got the small tools, we got glue. What if we want to ramp it up just a smidgen? What would be like if you had your dream shop and you need to make a little bit bigger things? So I visited with my dad last Father's Day, and here's what we suggested.
If you're working in the shop or any, is safety. First off is safety, safety, safety.
Safety, safety.
Safety, safety, safety. 3 safeties.
Oh, 3 safeties.
Safety of yourself, your surroundings, and the people around you. The other thing is you always wear something safety. Glasses.
Glasses.
Safety glasses. Gloves, if applicable. Okay? Because you don't want anything to be tangled up.
Yeah.
Earplugs, if you're working with,
Loud things.
well, high frequency things.
Yeah.
Okay? That's basically it.
Out of all the tools, now keep in mind, we're little crafters. And let's say we didn't have a lot of space. You're going on a deserted island and you can only take a few things, but you have electricity for some reason. What would be your top power tools? So a sander?
A sander, a saw, a drill.
And a drill.
That's about it.
Yeah. That's all I really use, honestly.
Clamps.
Clamps are very handy.
They're over there on that bench.
And we have various sizes of clamps. Handy for big projects, little projects, just to hold it in place. Because you don't only have 2 hands.
You always want to use one hand.
Yeah. Or one, if you're really bad at the saw.
The very first thing you want to build when you're on a deserted island is a table.
Yes. Well, we never say that. Yeah. A table. The best tool ever.
Yeah. That's why I have so many work tables around here. The other thing is possibly
A banger.
a hammer, a banger. If nothing else works, never mind. I won't use the word. Knock the crap out of it. Okay?
Oh. Bangers. You always need a banger. So I hope this was a quick little fun video for you. I just thought I'd put all the tool questions together, like I said, so that you can reference it if you want. Kind of gets you started. And what is your suggestions? What tools did I miss? I'm sure there's other ones that, like a pencil. Everybody needs a pencil. There's a couple little things that, you think of after. A needle and thread, maybe? I don't know. So what are your comments? What do you think? And also, I got all these tools. I need to start building. So I'm going to get to work. I got so many kits to do. What kits do you want me to work on? What tools do you have other questions, you want me to go a little deeper dive into things, and yeah, this is a nice casual little video just for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you very, very, very much. You guys are all awesome. We're building quite the fantastic little community. I do look, and you're all miniaturists and dollhouse enthusiasts and crafters, and you're all talented, and I think this is a great little, we're building a little community, right? A little club. So that's about it. So I'll see you in the next one. And oh, I know I promised a few things. I'm just going to leave it up to chance. Something's coming up next. Bye. We would go to my dad's realm and see if he'll give us some tool tips.
What the heck's going on out here? Oh my, not one of these again.
Okay.
Come on in.
Fine.